So in the United States, firms often seek incentives from municipal governments to expand to those municipalities. It means that firms may be seeking a support from municipal governments, which means that there are local officials for specific districts in order to support them. And a team of political scientists said that those municipal local governments are more likely to respond and offer incentives uh, if those inquiries are offered just before uh, just before the elections. But the scientists indeed say that they should benefit local elected officials, and how they would benefit them, of course, by putting them into a better light before the elections. So how it works? Imagine you're a local government and you're supporting a specific firm, and this support can put you in a better light before the election, so you have higher chances of being elected or benefiting from that election. And that would indeed entail benefit for local elected officials. And the team indeed decided to test that hypothesis, and they sent those inquiries to a specific number of municipalities just before or just after the next election. And here in the graph chart, you can indeed see the differences. So here we have before the elections and after the elections. And as you see, there is a slight difference. There is a slightly more responses to inquiries before the elections and slightly more offered incentives. But as you see, the difference is not really great. It's really negligent. So let's see what the question is asking for. The question is saying which option indeed weakens the hypothesis. And again, our hypothesis is that firms are more likely to respond and offer incentives if you indeed benefit them, or in other words, if you offer them those inquiries before the elections. So why is A incorrect? A is indeed not comparing really timings, but indeed we should compare timings, as it should benefit local officials. It means that we should compare two cases before and after, but it's only talking about the case of before, and says that they didn't respond. C says that all right, only around half responded, and again, it's not really comparing timings, but we should compare timings. And what's more, it's talking about offered incentives. So that's all right, but the fact that it's not comparing them makes it incorrect. So what G says is that it's the same problem here, because it's talking only about after the next election, but indeed we should um, put next to each other after and before the next election cases in order to see the difference and see if there's a if there is a deviation and any difference between them. But if you look at B, it does its job perfectly. It says that the proportion of municipalities that responded to the inquiry or offered incentives didn't substantially differ across the announcement, timing, conditions. So it says that regardless of the timing, the proportion of responses to inquiries or incentives offered didn't substantially differ. So it means that timing or the fact if it benefits local elected officials or not makes no difference.